people. I am so glad you are here. Today we're doing the finger coil method. Now what exactly is the finger coil method? It is basically like it sounds. I'm just hyping it up. But basically you're just going to take your hair, coil your finger through your hair and get results. So I am doing my own rendition of it and you're going to do it with me. And then we're gonna see, is it worth it or do we need to try another method? So if you're interested in how I do my curls and my coils, keep watching. Okay guys, so the first thing we are going to do when we start this, we are going to thoroughly wash and condition our hair. So you're gonna be on the step that I am now. So once your hair is washed and conditioned, you're just going to make sure that all those tangles are out. I like to do that during the conditioner session because it's less harsh on my hair because the conditioner is in there that helps the brush glide through, that helps separate the curls. So you just want to make sure that your hair is nice and detangled. Next, I personally like to part my hair in the way in which I like to style it. So I tend to have my hair on this side, so I just part it right here so that when everything is styled and diffused, it gives me the style and look that I'm going for. So the first step that I do when I style my hair is use a leave-in conditioner. This one is by Bounce Curl. It is my all-time favorite. I have left it and I have continued to come back because I don't know, something about it just makes my hair feel so good. Feels soft days after, nice and smooth, helps lock in moisture. So what I do is I just put that in my hair and I comb through it. And that is one of the first styling products I think that helps me reach the curls that I'm going for. So you're just going to make sure you put a good amount. When you're a curly person, just use as much product as you need to. Don't be stingy because you want good results. Know what I mean? So once you get that conditioner worked in there, you can brush it through with your fingers. And the next product you are going to use is a curl cream. I am using Bounce Curl. If you cannot tell, I am a fanatic. So you can just put as much or as little. It definitely depends on how thick your hair is, as well as what type of hair and how long your hair is. So if you have 4A, 4C, 4B, I recommend you use a thicker custard. If you are in the 3s with me, 3A, 3B, 3C, go ahead and grab you a curl cream. And then if you are like in the Bs and you have waves, I think gel is a really good option for you. So once you work in that clump cream, you can take your detangler brush. This is mine, it's a little dirty, don't judge. This is a judgment-free zone. So you're just going to start off with little sections. And what I basically do is roll my hair up out of the way. I like little sections because it helps you get the definition you want. You're going to make sure that your hair is properly combed out. So your brush should glide through your hair. Once your hair is separated, you can see my brush kind of already gave me my separate curls. So all I'm doing now is taking my finger and I am rolling, and I'm rolling. Just like so. And this is really good for people who have damaged hair, people who are transitioning. And sometimes I use 2 fingers because it helps my curls be a little bit wider. And I just keep rolling all the way to the end. Like I said, don't be stingy with your product. Add some more if you need to. Take your finger, you can start out the root, and you roll. And I know a lot of people do it a lot tighter, but I want my curls to look natural, and I'm trying to go with the curl pattern that I already have. And I think sometimes when people do finger coiling, they go really, really tight, and it almost looks like a straw curl. And for me, I just don't think it looks as natural. So my own rendition is basically you can use 2 fingers or 1, depending on how big you want the curls to be, and you are just going to move it away from your face and just go like so. And so I'm going to keep doing this to all of my curls. Yes, it takes time, but the results are worth it. So I'm just going to keep going, and we will come back. I do give a little more love and care to the top of my head, the front of my hair. Those curls need to be a little less frizzy. When you are doing this and you see product squeezing out of your curl, that means you are doing what you need to do. If there's not product, you might need to add a little bit more, because we curly girls, we curly people, we are not afraid. We are not afraid of product, okay? Product is our best friend, okay? So this, you see that product there? That's okay. So this is the first little section that I did. This is important because it helps get rid of frizz. And we, me, you, all of us, we don't like frizz. Frizz is not our friend. Frizz means our curls don't last as long. When our curls do not last as long, that means we have to do another wash day, and that's a lot of stress. So we're trying to limit and maximize our time and have the most luscious, long-lasting curls. So this is why I like the finger coil method, because it does help my curls last longer, eliminate frizz, give me volume, and gives me the shabam that makes people question and ask me, what do you do with your hair? And if you want that, work with me. Work with me. So guys, you're just gonna keep doing that section by section. And as your hair begins to get healthier, as you begin to train it more, your curls will naturally start to coil, will naturally start to be healthy and have the right curls that you're looking for. So trust the process. Trust that it's gonna get to where you want it to be, but you have to do things that help your hair get back to its original healthy state. And sometimes that requires a little work, but we are willing to put the work in for luscious, voluptuous hair. Alright guys, so we are down to the home stretch. I have done all of these, and so we are just going to focus on this last bit. So a couple things. Do not be scared to wet and or add more product to your hair along the journey. Your hair will get drier, and the whole purpose of this is for your hair to be moisturized and to have the elasticity and smoothness for you to properly do the curls without your fingers getting tangled in it. So like I said, don't be afraid to add more water and product. I just added more water and product to mine, and so I just want to give you a more close-up of what I'm doing, as well as when you get closer to the ends, what are you supposed to be doing. So you don't have to add a lot of product, just a little. Rub that through the hair, and then I'm going to come closer. So I'm separating the space. Feel free to flip this hair over. So you want to be a little bit more intentional about your parts when you get closer to the end. Do they need to be perfectly straight like this? No. But you just want to make sure that you are more intentional so you can go closer to the root of your hair, so that you can properly make sure that you are defining the hair that is close to your scalp to eliminate frizz, as well as allowing your hair to last longer. So you're going to keep doing that. You grab a new section, you can always go back in with your brush to make sure your hair is properly combed out. Just trust the process, guys. The longer you do this, the more you do stuff to allow your hair to be healthy, your curls are going to start naturally doing this on its own. When I brush through my hair, I have that result, and that's because I've been doing things to allow my hair to be healthy, grow, and truly be in its natural state. And finger coiling is a way to help your curls relearn themselves, as well as being trained. And you just keep twirling away like that. Add more product if you need to. Brush through again if you need to. But look at that. That's what it's going to start doing when you are properly taking care of it. And it'll be a lot faster as well. You want to make sure you're close to the scalp. Make sure you get those baby hairs in there. Then take your finger and twirl and twirl. And then that's when sometimes I'll hold it and then go back in with 2 fingers. And as you can see, it's nice and smooth and not frizzy. We're on the last few pieces here, so I just take 2 fingers and I just twirl, twirl. You're just literally just going around, round, around, 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 until you get down to the bottom. And then this is what you should expect. So we are done with the individual finger coiling. So what I'm going to do next is diffuse my hair. But before I diffuse my hair, look at that bounce, guys. Look at that bounce. So before I diffuse my hair, I like to make sure that it is in the way in which I want it styled. I take a microfiber towel here and I scrunch up to squeeze out excess water, to squeeze out extra product. And we're just going to do that. Put it in the bottom of your hands and just scrunch up. Alright, so when you feel like it's as towel dry as it can be without trying to mess up your curls, just go ahead and diffuse. So when you diffuse, try to diffuse upside down, like have your head this way, or diffuse the curls up to your head on the side like this or like this, because that helps with maintaining the volume that you want. So I'm going to just show you quickly how I do it. So sometimes what I like to do is turn the dryer off, make sure I get all my curls in there by the ends, and then slowly bring it up to my head, making sure all those curls are there. Then I lean to the side and I turn the diffuser on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish diffuse my hair and then I'll be back. And we're back! Do you see this definition? Do you want this definition? If you do, go ahead and try that method, y'all. This is fully dried after being diffused. This is what it looks like from the back. I have not picked it out at all though, so if you want more volume, you could definitely pick it out. I also have not separated any curls. I think that I like my method different than the curl method for several reasons. The first reason is that I do mine small enough that I don't have to pick apart curls. And the reason why I don't like to do that is because I feel like it adds extra frizz day one, which means, you got that right, your hair will not last as long. Secondly, I like my method because it's a lot shorter. Thirdly, I like my method because it allows your curls to have a natural curl pattern. They are not so stuck together like a straw. They have their own charisma. They have their own character. They look naturaler. They look naturaler. Look natural? I don't know. They look, to me, they look more To me, they look more authentic. They look like, bam. Granted though, this is my curl texture already. The purpose of this is more so to define your curls, train your curls, and get frizz-free definition. So I highly recommend you guys try this if you like these results. If you see it's defined all the way to the root. This, kid you not, lasts me a whole week. So if you want to join on this trend, please do. You will not regret it. But most importantly, please like, comment, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. Help a girl out. I'm trying to grow just like these roots. I'm trying to grow just like these edges. So follow me for more hair tips. I'm going to do more defining tips, more tips on how to diffuse, more curling techniques. I'm your girl. I'm your new girl. Okay, we're friends now. Okay, don't forget about me. So, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to see if you guys try it and what it looks like on you. Bye!